Well, state fair officials are ramping up law enforcement on this final day of the state fair. Over the weekend, a man was shot, prompting an evacuation of the fairgrounds. Meghanreistad talked with police about where that investigation stands.
Obviously, it was chaotic, but some of those folks are starting to call in with information.
Minnesota State Fair Police Chief Ron Nafla is looking for a lot of answers following Saturday's shooting at the fair.
We have no idea how that gun got in, but obviously that's still part of the investigation.
See you later. Thanks.
For the most part, he says his staff doesn't deal with violence.
Primarily, we're dealing with lost kids, medicals, things like that.
Cameras help law enforcement with a number of issues across the fair, along with metal detectors.
Last year was the first year for metal detectors here at the state fair, and the officers we spoke with say as far as they know they are working because they're catching people who are trying to bring those prohibited items through, and those metal detectors are deterring people from bringing items through in the first place.
Pulling back everything here.
We're finding in the planters out front, people are dumping larger knives, weapons, mace, stun guns, things like that. Or maybe they thought they could sneak through with them, and when they see the people ahead of them getting stopped and the bags searched or their pockets checked, maybe they're thinking not a good idea to try and bring it in.
Just looking for anything that somebody knew they shouldn't have brought into the fairgrounds, and they'll discard them before they get here.
Minnesota State Fair Police Officer Mark Jones shows a few items found after a quick search at Gate 5.
Well, it's possible it's a syringe cap for some type of needle that somebody's used. This is just someone's personal pocket knife and a flashlight. Realistically, it's not really a big concern to me. This is possible a scale for measuring narcotics.
And back to the State Fair Police Department's bigger concern.
You know, that was an isolated incident. The fair is probably the safest place you can be in Minnesota.
In Falcon Heights, Meghanreistad, KARE 11 News.